This is the only Southern Thailand travel itinerary you will ever need. Everyone is saying Thailand is getting too touristy and all the best spots have been ruined by Instagrammers. But here's what these travel influencers don't tell you. There's a secret route through Southern Thailand that takes you to places so incredible that your friends will think you used AI to generate your photos. This exact route only works 4 months of the year. Get it right and you'll be swimming in crystal clear waters that don't seem real, paddling through caves to a hidden beach inside a mountain, and taking in sunsets that look like a real-life screensaver. Get it wrong and you'll be spending 10 days in Bangkok sweating in packed bars, questioning your life choices. So sit back, grab a cup of coffee or a beer as I'm about to give you the exact playbook, the ultimate 15-day adventure. No fluff, no tourist traps. Just a pure Andaman Sea island hopping trip you'll be telling stories about for the rest of your life. So screenshot this now. This is the master plan. We start in Phuket. Before you start yelling at me through the screen or throwing your remote at the TV, we only use Phuket as a launch pad, not because it's paradise. It's cheap flights, good infrastructure, and most importantly, it's your gateway to a place that will make you question why you're wasting your life in an office. You land, you get to your hotel, and you skip Patong unless you're 19 and want to get robbed, and you book one thing, a day trip to a place 99% of travelers haven't even heard of. Then go south to the laid-back paradise of Koh Lanata. From here, we make an epic voyage down to Koh Lipe, the Maldives of Thailand. Then we make our way back by Koh Mook, where you'll experience an Indiana Jones-like adventure before hitting the blockbusting landscapes of Krabi, and then finishing with a grand finale at Phang Nga Bay that will blow your mind. Now here's the real secret that makes this entire trip possible. It's the golden window. You can only do this trip between November and March. If you rock up in July, you'll be staring at empty ferry booths. You'll find that Similan Islands is closed, plus the Andaman Sea closes down most of their ferry routes due to monsoon season. You'll be stranded. This isn't a suggestion. It's the one important rule that makes this whole trip possible. I just gave you the map and the master key. If that saved you from a logistical nightmare, do me a solid and hit that like button. Subscribing would be even better because I've got pro tips at each location that take a good trip to an unforgettable adventure you'll be telling stories about for the rest of your life. So day one, fly into Phuket. Now, I know Phuket can be a circus. We're not there for Patong. The one thing that you have to do is make sure you've booked your Similan Islands trip. Let me put this into perspective for you. Have a look at this. This beach is amazing. So cool. Have you seen anything like this? This is unbelievable. Similan Islands is an island hopping tour where the waters are so clear, your mates will be telling you back home that your photos are fake. The marine life and beaches here are world class. This definitely has to be within the top 10 island locations in the world. It's a national park, so it's protected and it's pristine. It does sell out December through to February, so don't be the guy that rocks up on the day thinking they're going to get tickets. I do have links to Get Your Guide and Klook in the description below. You can use them to lock in your tickets for the dates that you want. The tour company picks you up, feeds you, takes you on an island tour. They'll take you back to your hotel and bring you back to reality. It's all done for you. It's completely foolproof, so you don't have to worry about the jet lag. The next morning is where things start to get interesting. You get up early and catch a 2-hour ferry from Phuket to Koh Lanata. And that's when the Southern Thailand adventure really begins. Because Koh Lanata isn't just another island, it's an island that gives you access to ferry routes most travelers never get to experience. It's basically an island that opens up the entire south, only if you know about it. Here, you'll be welcomed to Koh Lanata, where the whole place just slows down. The relaxed vibes, everything is chill from the moment you arrive. So you'll stay here for 2 nights, and your only mission here is to rent a scooter and explore the island. Head over to Old Town, enjoy a cup of coffee, and just watch the world go by at half pace. Head over to Beautiful Beach, and yes, that is its name, and tell me if you've seen a more perfect beach in the comments below. But the main attraction at Koh Lanata is the sunsets. Head to a bar, at around 5:30, grab a drink, and watch the skies just light on fire. This is your moment to decompress, fully get over the jet lag before we head deep south. Koh Lanta was the vibe check. Now we're going off-grid to an island in the south they call the Maldives of Thailand. And the journey there is just part of the adventure. You'll take a 3-hour ferry to an amazing island right on the border of Malaysia. And this is it, the deep south, the jewel of Thailand. Koh Lipe is pure, unfiltered beauty. It's your reward from making it this far down south of Thailand. Right, so here we are, Koh Lipe. This is North Point Beach. Just look at this place. Absolutely amazing. It sits on the very edge of Thai waters, and it's home to some of the most clearest water in all of Thailand. The water clarity is just on another level. We're talking 30 meters of visibility. You'll spend 2 days here just being mesmerized. You don't need to rent any transport. You can literally walk from one side of the island in just 20 minutes. The sand is perfect. There's plenty of street food, restaurants, beach clubs, beach bars. If you want to enjoy a bit of nightlife, here's a good chance to do so. You can snorkel right off the beaches here. Go for a walk along the beach here at low tide, and you'll feel like you've stepped into a screensaver. Enjoy it, relax, take it in, because the next part of the trip is more like an adventure than a relaxing holiday. We're heading to an island with a hidden secret inside a mountain. Day 8, we take a 1-hour ferry to Koh Mook from Koh Lipe. We've seen paradise, now it's time for the real adventure. The island is famous for one reason, Emerald Cave. This is an 80-meter underground paddle. It's pitch black inside. All you can hear is your own breathing and water splashing. You can see a small little light and you keep paddling towards it and it just continues to get bigger and bigger. But this is the payoff. A beach inside a cave. Have you ever seen anything like it? Listen to those cicadas. In your own private beach, inside this mountain, a secret lagoon. You can take a 1-day trip to visit the Emerald Caves and visit Koh Kradan. Koh Kradan was actually awarded the world's best beach in 2023. Koh Kradan should not be missed. I mean, just look at this. The water is crystal clear, the sand feels like powdered sugar, and you'll spend the night back in Koh Mook feeling like Indiana Jones. So with that mission complete, at this point, we've seen amazing crystal clear waters that don't seem real. We've seen sunsets that are just postcard perfect. We've seen the Maldives of Thailand, Koh Lipe, the world's best beach, Koh Kradan, and we've paddled our way to a secret lagoon inside a mountain. Now it's time for the rock stars. We're heading to Krabi. From Koh Mook to Krabi, there's a 2-hour ferry ride. If you want to check out some of the nightlife, you can stay in Ao Nang. Or if you're looking for somewhere a bit more chill, a bit more authentic, I recommend staying in Muang Krabi. If you like the mountain and the scenery, then Saitai is the place to stay. So for the first full day in Krabi, you want to take a speedboat tour to Phi Phi Islands. On this trip, you'll stop at about 6 or 7 different locations. Here we are, Maya Bay, right on the beach. Look at this amazing location. You've got the Monkey Beach, Pirate Caves, Maya Bay, Phi Phi Lagoon. You stop at Phi Phi for lunch, and then there's also Bamboo Island before you make your way back to the mainland. Phi Phi Lagoon and Maya Bay are absolutely amazing. You get a buffet lunch included. And the key is to take the speedboat to get there fast. You can take longtails out there, but they do take a lot longer. And you want to get there early to beat the Phuket arrivals. So make the most of that opportunity. Take the speedboat. It's a full day of jaw-dropping scenery, amazing clear waters, white sands. And it's just one island hopping adventure you'll never forget. It's definitely one of the best in all of Thailand. For day number 2 in Krabi, you want to spend the day in Railay. Railay is only accessible by boat, so it does feel like an island. The mountain casts just block any opportunity for a road to be built. It's only 100 baht, so you're looking at $3 American just to go from Ao Nang Beach to Railay Beach. Once you get to Railay, The views are amazing. It's jaw-dropping landscapes everywhere. You do have to make your way to the other side of the island and then take a big U-turn to get to Pranang Beach. That's where you've got access to the lookout if you're keen for a climb, and also the back cave lookout as well. Pranang Beach alone is just amazing. You can even spend the night in Railay if you want and just enjoy the time there. On your third day in Krabi, you can do a Koh Hong tour. From the White Sand Cafe in Nong Tali, just past Ao Nang Beach, if you head down there, you can get a private tour to Koh Hong. It starts at just 1,500 baht. You spend 4 hours on the boat out there checking out Koh Hong Islands, the lookout. You got Koh Hong Lagoon. You also get to check out Khao Lao Lading as well. It's an amazing tour and the waters are very calm. This is a tour you can do even in rainy season. It's definitely one of the best tours from Krabi. You'll just be blown away from your time in Krabi. Krabi's limestone cliffs are legendary, but we've saved the most dramatic, the most cinematic, and the most iconic view of all of Thailand for the grand finale. This is it, the big finish. So we head to Phang Bay, the Samet Nangshi viewpoint, a place that makes Hollywood jealous. You can get a little hut quite affordably at Samet Nangshi Boutique, though if you really want to splurge and enjoy a bit of luxury, here's a good chance to do so. They have a pool there with the view of Samet Nangshi viewpoint, and there's a cafe that you can get to early for sunrise. I recommend making the effort to get up there early, have a coffee, sit back and enjoy one of the best views with one of those magical sunrises you only get to see in places of the world like Thailand. This is a view you'll have on your mind for the next 50 years. This is the perfect end to a perfect trip. And this is the moment you realized you've made it all this way. You've completed the ultimate adventure. So when it all boils down to it, what does an adventure like this cost? Well, there's a few ways you can do it. If you're in complete backpacker mode, if you're looking at shared backpacker rooms or budget hotels and street food only, you can do this trip for about $60 per day. So you can do it on $900 for the full 15 days. If you don't want to do it backpacking and want to do it flash packing, then you can do it for $120 a day. This is staying at mid-range hotels. So at that price, you're looking at $1,800 for the full 15 days. If you want to go luxury and stay in some of the best places while traveling around this amazing trip, you can spend $250 plus per day, including your accommodation, all expenses. So that would come to $3,750 plus. Obviously, you can spend a lot more depending on how much luxury in the accommodation you want, but budget for at least $3,750 for a trip like this. During December through to February, there is every chance that these places will sell out. So do book in advance. Plan your trip at least 85 days plus out to get good deals on accommodation. So that's it. 15 days of pure adventure for about a couple of months rent. The final pro tip is to pack a backpack. Don't try and do this with a full-size suitcase. You'll thank me when you're trying to load it onto a longtail in knee-high water. So there it is. That's the blueprint, the only Southern Thailand travel itinerary you will ever need. If this guide gave you the keys to your dream trip, hit the like button. It's completely free and it helps me out a lot. Even better, smash the subscribe button because I've got a lot more once-in-a-lifetime dream trips planned for this channel. So make sure you turn on notifications so you don't miss out. If you're also looking for an incredible trip in Bali, I do have my Nusa Penida travel itinerary where I've mapped out how you can see the most amazing viewpoints without the crowds. You can watch it now by clicking here, so just click to go watch it. Otherwise, have an awesome day.